So let's take a look at this one, okay? It takes John and Peter 12 days to complete a project. Okay, everybody? So let's see. 我的笔怎么又不好用了? Oh, sorry. Okay, 1 second. 我没有把它插上。Okay, it takes John and Peter 12 days to complete a project. After you read this sentence, Margaret, can you tell me if this project is 1, that means John and Peter, every day they can finish what is a fraction of the whole job? You can think about it. If a one job is just considered as 1, and we together finishing 3 days, that means every day we finish 1/3 of the project, correct? If this project is 10 days, we both of them can finish it. That means every single day we can finish 1/10 of them. Sorry, 1/10 of them. So 12 days we can finish it. That means 1/12. Correct, Margaret? Okay, so if John works on it alone for the first 3 days and Peter needs another 8 days to complete 5/12 of the job. So let's take a look at this one, okay? So it seems that we only know John plus Peter, their rate is 1/12, right? And John plays alone for 3 days and Peter 8 days. But can I just consider them as John 3 days and Peter 3 days and plus 5 days? Can we do that? Okay, so John 3 days plus Peter 5 days equals what? Equals 5/12 of the whole project, right? But we can also write it as John 3 days, P 3 days, and P 5 days plus together equals 5/12. Do you understand, everybody, this part? I put, so Ollie maybe asked me why we have to do Peter 3 days and Peter 5 days, because we don't know separately alone Peter do 1 day what is a rate, or John do 1 day what is a rate, but I know they're plus together what is a rate. So let me ask you, 1 day they do 1/12, so 3 days you do what, Daniel?
3/12.
Very good. 3/12. Get it, everybody? Okay. So if Peter and John work 3 days together, they finish 3/12, and the total is 5/12. So you know the rest of the 2/12 is finished by whom? By Peter in how many days? In 5 days. So we're going to divide it by 5 equals what? Equals 1/30. That is Peter solo do the job. He can finish the job every day for 1/30. So John and Peter plus together can finish 1/12. Peter itself is 1/30. So John is what? Is 1/12 minus 1/30. Correct? So the answer is 10/120 minus 4 equals 6/120, which is 1/20. Get it? So how many days will John take to complete the project by himself? Of course, it's 1 divided by 1/20 equals 20 days. And how long will Peter take to complete the project? Is 1/1/30 equals 30 days. Understand, everybody? Okay, So the thing is, because we want to just to find out, we only know something we know, right? Are we clear, everybody? If you have questions, please ask me right now. 还有人不会吗？没有声音啊，没有声音，那老师去睡觉了。啊，老师去睡觉了，可不可以？那么今天都一点声音都没有的，那我去睡觉了，你们自己玩一会儿吧。
来，cooking order.
Okay, thank you, Gordon. Thank you. Daniel, understand? Okay, so now we're going to take a look at, because I'm only just doing some questions. Some people ask me like they don't know how to do it, right? So let's take a look at this one. Randy and Steve have finished the painting a warehouse for 6 days. Okay, 这句话什么意思 Luciana?
What do
Luciana,
you?
that
They
means,
finished painting a warehouse in 6 days.
so that means Randy and Steve can finish every day. They finish how much?
1/6.
1/6. Correct? Okay, so it takes Steve and Tim 9 days to do the same task. So Tim plus Steven equals 1/9, correct? 咋了又？你还在用这个上课啊？
对啊，那个上不了。
Randy and Tim takes 12 days to do the same task, right? So Randy plus Tim equals 1/12, correct? How many days will take the 3 boys to do the painting? So we want to know what? We want to know Randy plus Tim plus Steve equals what? 这怎么做啊？你把它们全部加起来啊。So equals what? 2 Randy plus 2 Steven plus 2 Tim equals 1/6 plus 1/9 plus 1/12. Am I right, everybody? Understood, Margaret? Are you clear? Because I just plus everything. 你看这边是 r plus s equals 1/6, t plus s equals 1/9, r plus t equals 1/12, 2r, 2s, 2t, correct? So can anybody tell me how to do it? This one very easy. 6 plus 4 plus 3 equals 13/36. Get it? Margaret? Okay. So now 2r plus 2s plus 2t equals 36. So r plus s plus f equals what? Divided by 2, correct? So equals 13/72. Am I right, everybody? Okay, so how many days take the 3 boys to do together? 1/13/72 equals 72/13. 而且小朋友说了，哎呀，老师啊， 这个不是一个整数啊。It doesn't matter. 明白吗？ It doesn't matter. So the answer is 5 and 7 over 13 days. Okay,
sure.
yeah, what is it?
Can I go to can I go grab a water?
Yeah, of course. 要去拿水的，要去上厕所的，现在都去，好吗？会了吗，小朋友们？如果现在还不会，赶快问啊。懂了 ？Okay, so if you understand, we're moving forward to the next question. 哎，你们今天怎么回事啊？每个人都那么安静，能不能把这个摄像头还有摄像头都打开了？能把声音都打开吗？老师不太喜欢这样子上课，你们这样子上课我都没有激情了。OK，我也不想上。对呀，Margaret，谢谢，Margaret 好。
Hi.
对呀，Ollie，can you turn on it？ 呀，怎么有2个 Gordon？Oliver 很坏的，把名字改成 Gordon。Daniel，can you please turn on the mic？ 好不好？还有 Ollie 也 take it on，OK？都 turn it on。对呀，老师上课。So the reason you like my class is because we're fun, correct? There are tons of English math teacher in this world, but you like my classes because I'm fun. So right now I'm talking to you and nobody talked to me and feels like so horrible. Understand everybody? Okay?
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, I want everybody to be getting involved and we're just talking about it. If you think I'm silly, you can just say, hey, Carrie, you're wrong. It's okay. I don't care about it. But the thing I hate the most is like everybody is so quiet. So freaking quiet. Okay, get it? Okay, so now let's take a look at the next one. So we're going to take a look at number 7. Okay, number 7. Two candles have the same length. Okay, but different diameters. Of course, 有一个胖一点，有一个瘦一点，对不对？ Correct, everybody? Okay, so it takes one candle 4 hours and another candle 2 hours to finish the burning. Okay, so we know that the length of the first candle after, so how many hours will it take for the ratio of the length of the candle to be 1/2 if the both candle are lit at the same time? Okay, so the good thing is they started to be lit at the same time, right? OK， 我们在这里就画一个蜡烛，对不对？有一个这样子，有一个这样子。Correct, everybody? 有一个瘦一点，有一个胖一点。Do you understand, Margaret? The same length but different diameter. That means what? Okay, it takes one candle 4 hours and another candle 2 hours to finish burning. Okay, so because the 1 and 4 is very small, we can say for this candle, is, of course, this is 4 hours, this is 2 hours, 对不对? So we can say this one is 240 minutes, and this one is 120 minutes. Am I right, everybody? 总不会有人觉得说那个胖的它更快烧干吧？不可能，对不对? Okay, so remaining length after n minutes. So I don't know how many minutes or how many hours after that, but I can say after n minutes, the length of the two candle is 1/2. Correct? Okay, so for the first candle, for this slim candle, so 1 n minutes later, they have burned n/120. Do you get it? Okay, and for the fat one, for the n minute, they burn n/240. Do you get it? Okay, so because at the very beginning, they only have 1, so it's 1 minus, and 1 minus is exactly whatever has been left, correct? But unfortunately, this time they're not lefting with the same thing, but they left it with what? 1, 2, 2. So we can say 1 minus n/120 over 1 minus n/240 equals 1, 2, 2. Get it, everybody? Okay, because the ratio, this one to this one equals 1 to 2, right? So how do we do it? We 叉叉大法，对不对？we 叉叉大法它们。So 2 times 1 equals 2. n/120 times 2 equals what? Equals n/60. Right, so this way is n minus 1 minus n/240. Am I right, everybody? Okay, so I'm going to put the m together and put the 1 together. So 2 minus 1 equals 1, and the other side is n/60 minus n/240. So this one just 240, 4n minus n equals 3n/240 equals 1. So 1 equals n/80. So n equals 80. So that means 80 minutes later, the question, the length of these two candles will be the same. 那有些小朋友说，老师， why we have to use the minute? Can we use hour? Of course, you can still use hour as well. Okay, so because the first one takes 2 hours to finish, so every hour, this candle finish 1/2, right? And the second one takes 4 hours, so it's every 4 minutes, they takes this one. Correct, everybody? Am I right? Okay, so it takes 4 hours, and so let's take a look at this one. So after n hour, so it's n hour is n/2 and n/4. And whatever has left is 1 minus n/2 and 1 minus n/4. Correct? Okay, so the question will be 1 over n/2 over 1 minus n/4 equals 1, 2, 2. So the answer is 2 minus n equals. 怎么回事? No. Equals 1 minus n/2. So times 2 at the same time, so 4 minus 2n equals 2 minus n. So we have, am I right? Oh, sorry, this one is 4. Copy it down. So times 4, so equals 8 minus 4n equals 4 minus n. So 4 equals 3n, n equals 4/3 hours. So if you take a look at this one, will be exactly the same as the 80 minutes. Okay, get it? I'm going to stop here and let you think about it. It doesn't matter if you want to use a minute, you can use a minute. If you want to use hour, you can use hour. That's the same thing. 如果有问题，现在问老师啊，不要等到啊做不出来了，等一下老师问了，小朋友说了。什么？我听不清楚，你说什么 ？Hello？ 有什么东西 ？I cannot hear you. Hello, Oliver. Are you asking me questions?
Is there any minus or plus
Huh? Which part?
here and here?
So Margaret, I cannot hear you very
Yeah.
properly. Can you say it again?
Is there any plus or minus or multiply here?
Can
Here
you?
and here?
Oh no. Yeah, no. This one. Yeah. Okay, I get it. So this one's 1 minus. It's like that. So this one's whatever has been left for the first candle. This one's whatever has been left for the second candle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so everybody, you using 1 minus it, it's just like that. Get it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oliver 懂了吗? Oliver. Okay, so I'm going to take a look at number 4, okay? Yeah, number 4 is a similar question, but I think there's some student not very clear about it. So if horse A and B are turned on at the same time, they would take 9 hours to fill a swimming pool. It takes horse A and C 12 hours to fill the same pool. Horse B and C will take 18 hours to do the same job. How many hours would it take to fill the pool if all the tree hoses are turned on the same time? Hoses A and hoses B on the tape. 这个题目就是什么？浪费水，对不对？浪费水题目就是很有名的浪费水题目啊，没事就浪费水，对不对？The hoses A and B are turned on at the same time. They will take 9 hours to fill a swimming pool. Okay, so that means A plus B equals what? Gordon.
Yeah.
1/9.
1/9, right? Okay, so they will take 9 hours to fill the swimming pool, right? It takes hoses A and C 12 hours to fill the same pool. So A plus C equals what?
1/12.
1/12. Very good. And holes B and C will take 18 hours.
1/18.
Very good. How many hours will it take to fill the pool if all 3 hoses are there? 还是一样的 Margaret, 对不对? You plus all them together. So 2A plus 2B plus 2C equals what? Equals 36分之4加3加2. So the answer is 9/36, aka 1/4. So 1 divided by 1/4 equals what? Equals 4. So exactly 4 hours to do that. Get it, everybody?
Yeah.
看到了，对不对？Okay, so are we clear? I'm still 我再看一看，有些小朋友有几道题做的不太好的，OK。我们再来看一下第6题啊，这个题目是不是跟以前做的我们的都不太一样，对不对 ？Daniel 对吗？所以有一点点不太舒服。It's not very comfortable, correct? Okay, a candle took 4 hours to finish burning. Another shorter candle, but with a bigger diameter, take 5 hours to finish burning. The candles were lit at the same time and at the same height 2 hours later. Okay, so this one is actually the beginning height is different and the diameter is different. But you know what? We know 2 hours later, they are having what? The same height. Okay, the first one we know, like the candle A, we have 1/4, and candle B, we have what? 1/5. Are we right here? So after 2 hours, candle A will burn 2/4, and candle B will be burned by 2/5, right, Margaret? But
Yeah.
what is the left part is what? 1 minus 2/4, which is half, and the other one's 1/2/5 is 3/5. Correct, everybody? Correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so but the thing is, we know very beginning, we know what is their height, so we can say what at height A and height B. So half A
You
equals
explained this one last class.
yeah, I know, but the thing is, 我实际上还是看到有小朋友做错了呀，我看到作业还是做错了呀，所以我就觉得是不是我没讲清楚，你知道吗，各位？So that's why just to do a little bit, understand? Okay, so everybody you understand these questions, right? All of them? Okay,
Yeah.
so we're gonna do today thing, okay? Very good. So today we're going to do learn a thing is called decimal. Base. Okay. So I don't know how many of you are learning the 等一下，我先拿出来。老师要去上个厕所，等一下。哎呀，老师要去上个厕所，你们等我一下，等我2分钟，OK？老师要去上个厕所啊。
Carrie, you're muted.
Hello, sorry. I was muted. Yeah, I was talking about everybody that I'm asking everybody to go to the washroom, but all of a sudden 我突然有了一点那个，知道吧？啊，我不说了啊，不说这个事情了啊。Okay, so today we're going to learn the thing is based on the numbers. So let me ask a Gordon a very question. Do you know that our computer is actually only based on 2 numbers? And what are they? Do you know that?
0 and 1.
Very good. 0 and 1. And why is that so? It's because that all the computer base is based on 0 and 1. But what is our regular calculation base? Do you know that?
10.
Very good. It's 10. For instance, 1 plus all the way to 9. And if you hit 10, you carry over, right? And there's something different in the world. Do you know what is that? For instance, our time is what is the base?
12.
Our time is 60. And also we can be 12. It also could be 24. Margaret, you're right. Because 60 minutes, every 60 minutes, we carry over to be 1 hour. Correct, Ollie? So
Yeah.
based on that, it is every single, what? Every single 60, it is carry over. So time base is based on 60 base. And we can also say the month base is based on 12 because every single 12 month we carry over became 1 year. Get it, everybody? And why I can say sometimes time can be 24 base as well, because 24 hours we carry over and became what? 1 day. So actually, our entire life is based on different kind of base number. Understood, everybody? Like computers, 0 and 2. And let me ask you a very simple question, okay? So if you are in a 10 base world, that means you only have what digit number? 0.
1, 2,
Yeah.
4,
tell
5,
me.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Very good. Very good. If you're base a 2 base world, you only have how many digits?
1 and 0.
0. Very good. So now let me ask you, if you are in a 8 base number world, so how many digits you only have?
0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Very good, Margaret. Very good. Understood, everybody? So
Yeah.
how many numbers you have is based on what kind of world you're living. For instance, if we're living in a world that is based on 13, then all the numbers end up with 12. Get it, everybody? Okay, so today we're going to learn this part, okay?
Yeah.
Now I want somebody help me to read those ones because I'm tired. Oliver, can you read it for me?
The Arabic numeral system, also known as decimal or base 10,
Yeah.
there are 10 digits, namely 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9.
Mhm.
You notice that the concept of 10 is represented by two existing digits,
Mhm.
0 and 1. In the Babylonian numeral system,
Mhm.
where 60 is used as a base, we call it the sexagesimal system. Little surprised that the last number of the system is 59, much like 9 is the last digit of base 10. Some ancient tribes have used quinary or base 5, whereby they could count conveniently using one hand. The numbers in base 5 system are 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4, where the concept of 5 representing 10 because of its carryover. The storage and computational function of a computer uses the binary system. Only two numbers, 0 and 1, are present in the system. The concept of 2 represents 10 because of its carryover.
Mhm.
As a general guide, base 2 is denoted by
我跟你讲，你们英语得好一点啊！这个英语怎么读的磕磕巴巴的呢？我们都是 OK。Margaret, you continue.
As a general guide, base 2 is denoted by
Bracket 2. So this called bracket 2. Yeah.
Bracket 2, base 3 is donated by bracket 3, and so on. If we are in a system of base n, there is a carryover of 1 whenever we reach n. Likewise, if we reach n plus 1, the number becomes 11. We look at some examples shown below. Wait, I
Oh.
can't scroll down.
Yeah, no problem. I can scroll down. That's it. Okay. So everybody, so first of all, we need to know like how to describe them into that, right? So let's take a look at this one, okay? Oddly enough, when we're calculating two numbers, which is in base 2, for instance, actually they're still using like 数式，数式听到没有？就是跟那个跟我们平时做题目是一样的。Okay, so you stand up. Get it, Oliver? Get it, Ollie? Okay, so 1 plus 1. So Margaret, 1 plus 1 in the 10 base world, it should be equals 2, right? But
It
unfortunately,
equals 0.
very good. Equals 10 because you know what? Equals 0, it carry over 1. Because you know what? They don't have to. 记住了吗？因为在 two base 的 world 里面只有0和1。When you hit 2, that means that's 0. You carry over 1. So now 1 plus 0 plus 1 again equals 2. We don't have to. We put 0 and we carry over 1. Understand? So 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals what? Equals 3. 好了, Ollie, the world even doesn't have 2. How come it have 3? No, right? But you have to see. 在三里面有几个2？有 1, 2, and 1, 1, correct? So we leave the 1 here and the carry over 2 still became 1. So the answer 1100 base 2. Get it, everybody? Okay, so let's learn the second one. If we have 2, 2, 3, and plus 3, 2, 3. So 3 plus 3 equals what?
6.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, so 3 plus 3 equals 6. But in the world of 4, there's no 6. 对不对？是不是没有 6 啊？那怎么办？ Yeah, so you leave 2 there and carry over 1. OK, 那有些小朋友说我留什么我想不清楚怎么办？老师教你们个方法，就把这个 6去除以几 divide by 4. Get it? So the answer is 1 and the remainder 2. 把这个 remainder 写下来 then this carry over, you put it here. Get it, everybody? Get it? Okay, so this is very important, okay? So now, 2, yeah, what is it?
When you say it's divided by 4, 3 or 3 plus 3 isn't 4.
No, 3 plus 3 equals 6, yeah.
So it's 6 divided by 4.
Yes,
Oh.
divided by 4.
Mm.
Get it?
Okay.
Yeah. So now we have 1 plus 2 plus 2 equals 5, right? So 如果你想不清楚, again, we do the same thing. 5 divided by 4 equals 1 and the remainder 1. Remember, we always put the remainder here and put this number here. Get it? Okay, so we have 2 plus 3 plus 1 equals what? Equals 6. Again, we already did it. So 6 divided by 4 equals 1 and the remainder 2. We still put the remainder here and we carry over 1 because there's nothing here, so the 1 dropped. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2, base 4. Get it? Okay, so let's take a look at the next one. So 3, 4, 5 plus 5, 5, 5. Okay, so 5 plus 5 equals what?
You leave it as a 4.
Yes. So 5 plus 5 equals 10. But the base is 6. So 10 divided by 6 equals 1. So remainder is 4. So we have 4 here and 1 here. Get it, everybody? So 4 plus 1 plus 5 is 10. Again, remainder put it here and number put it here. So 3 plus 1 plus 5 equals 9. So 9 divided by 6 equals 1. And the remainder is 3. And we carry over 1. So it is 1. So answer is 1344.
说好了没有？好了没有？说好了干嘛？
Okay, everybody, understand? So now I want, you know what? I'm going to give Ollie and Margaret a special power, okay? So I'm going to give you the whiteboard. 然后 Ollie 和 Margaret 每个人给我们出一道题做一下。Ollie 出一道题 ，Margaret 出一道题，直接写在白板上。So you're going to directly write the thing on the question on the board. So we're going to do your question. 啊，Ollie，你告诉老师呀，OK，Ollie 写。I have already see one questions, okay? So one of from Margaret and the other one from Ollie. So let's do Ollie's first, 好不好，小朋友们 ？OK，每个小朋友做好以后发给老师 by chat. I would like to see who is the best，好不好？嗯。
Wait, which base is it? Oh, it's base 6.
Yeah, it's basics. 这个打印机不知道又怎么回事，又不动。
Wait, Carrie.
Yes?
If it's base 3, how is it 4, 5, 6?
啊？
If it's base 3, how's the number 4, 5, 6?
那说明奥利有人题目出错了呀。那我们发现他错误，然后也可以打他屁股的呀，你们知道吧？所以老师先不讲，对不对？然后我们这个小朋友们自己做出错题目了，我们顺便可以打他一下屁股，对不对 ，Margaret？好，
How am I supposed to
那他马上改过来，你看他马上改过来了，对不对 ？Daniel，good job，OK？ Okay, so everybody, let's see 啊，这个两个加起来等于派，这谁说的？Who said it？啊，这个加起来等于派。Who said it？ OK，我觉得 Ollie 还是很善良的。Ollie 是一个善良的小姑娘。This is a very easy question, okay? Because that's a 6 base, right, everybody? So Gordon, 3 plus 4 equals what? Equals 7. So immediately there's a thing popping and said there's no 6, no 7 existing, right? So with 7 divided by 6 equals 1 and the remainder 1. Correct? So 1 and carry over 1. So 2 plus 2 equals 4. 4 plus 1 equals 5. Right? So 1 plus 2 equals what? Equals 3. So 351 is the answer. And don't forget the bracket. Everybody understood? Understood? Clear? Okay, good job. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. So 1, 2, 3 plus 4, 5, 6. 你看 Margaret 多聪明。哎呀，我们只要把这个 base 换成7不就行了吗？对不对？ Very good. Okay, that's the quickest way to change that. So 3 plus 6 equals 9. No more 9 existing. So 9 divided by 7 equals 1 and 2. So remainders 2 and carry over 1. So
Yeah.
8 divided by 7 equals 7. And the remainder is 1, and we carry over 1. So 1 plus 1 plus 4 equals 6. So the answer is 612. Eh, Oliver, 你这个东西怎么弄的？我看得烦死了。就这个，你们看着 Oliver，你们看着 Oliver，就不停的就是在不断的闪烁。然后呢，Luciana 呢，干脆睡觉啊，Luciana 对吧？哎，对啊，那你这个头这样子，那你说，哎，大家看好啊，以后老师都这样子上课啊。
I'm not sleeping. I'm trying to take notes.
就这样子怎么上课嘛？我都不会这样子。哎，鲁西安娜，以后我拿个毛巾把我自己包起来。
Also, this is usually when I sleep.
就checking out，对不对？老师以后就这样上课，你们也看不到我，我也看不到你，
Teacher, look at me.
真是烦死了你们！你们觉得你们自己烦不烦？啊？不烦？
Yeah.
我觉得你们烦死了。
Oh, that's because you're an adult. We didn't even say anything yet.
哎，我问你们，你们的爸爸妈妈是不是老是觉得你们可烦了？
First, you complained about us being quiet, and then you tell us we're.
No, I'm saying you're good. You talking is good. 你看 Oliver 不停的在一会儿有一会儿没有，你看到 no，这样烦不烦？我又没说不让你们说话，就这样子。我的屏幕 when I see my screen, so I just see like 那现在 Gordon Ollie 都这样子弄了，好的不学，学坏。Okay, so let's take a look at this one. So that's the same thing, right? But sometimes we have 3-digit plus 4-digit. So what's going on? So that's the same thing. When you have a digit that is blank, you just leave the blank over there. Everybody take a look, okay? So I am going to Okay, so these 2 questions, let's do it, okay? So 每个小朋友把答案发给我，用 chat 发给我，好不好？这是什么声音呀？
Wait, Kira, you never taught times.
啊，你说什么？
You never taught us times. It's
那
like
这没有
you
什么呀？
never taught us multiplication times.
哦，对，I'm sorry，先做 plus times 后面做，先做前面2题，后面2题还没有做呢，先做前面2题。OK， 先做前面2题。哎呀，
They gave us the answer.
好了，咻，你看奥利开心的， 你不自己给假装不看见嘛 ？You can pretend not seeing it.
But then we would still see it and then we know the answers.
可以假装看不见嘛啦，假装，可以假装看不见的。
But I don't want to pretend not to see it. Wait, do we send it to the
Yeah, please send it to the chat.有，OK，看一下这道题啊，基本上
OK
全部的人都做对了，但是有一个小朋友没做对啊，我就不说那个小朋友是谁了，反正屁股，反正就是，哎，我觉得最近老师对你们太好了啊
Was，it me?
真的最近很少威胁你们打屁股的这件事情。So 1 plus 0 equals 1, 0 plus 0 equals 0, 0 plus 1 equals 1, and 1 plus 1 equals what? Equals 2, but there's no 2 in this world of
So
base
equals
2.
10.
Equals 10, very good. So so the answer is 1 0 1 0 1, but don't forget base 2. 如果不写上这个还是错的啊，小朋友们，如果你给老师的答案是 1 0 1 0 1, 然后没有 bracket 2是算错的 ，it's wrong because 谁跟你说100加1100等于10101的？应该等于2101啊。You didn't tell me it is a base 1 or base 2 or base 10 or base 40 and whatever, correct? Okay, next one. So because of base 5, so 4 is allowed to existing. So 8 divided by 5 equals 3 and remainder, 1, the remainder 3. So 5 and the 0, remainder 1, 0, 0 and 0. And the things 3, 0, 3, 4. And don't forget bracket 5. Understood, everybody? 啊，绝对不可以忘记那个，忘记了就没有用了啊，忘记就没有用了，明白吗？Okay, so let's take a look at times. 所以有些小朋友说，哎呀，老师 times 肯定很难的 ，times is the same thing. Times is exactly the same thing. OK，好了，还是把它练成数字，1乘1等于1，1乘以0等于0，1乘1等于1，1乘以1等于1，1乘以1等于0，还是一样的，然后把它加起来。Get it? So that's the same
The what?
exactly the same.
So like the first part is the same.
对啊，然后加起来，只有加起来才不一样啊，因为1乘
哦
1还是等于1啊，对不对啦？Is the
Yeah.
same? Okay, so now let's take a look at this one. Remember, 小朋友们有没有记过？就说 we learned how to transfer and how to calculate the base 2 and base 3. So how to transfer a base 0 number to a base 10 number? How to base 2 number to a base 10, and how to transfer a base 10 to base 2. That is how we do it, okay? So if you have 632 number, it is based on 10. We actually have 600 plus 30 plus 2, correct, Ollie?
Yeah.
The reason is because this 6 is standing on the 百位数，这个3 sit on the 十位数 and R sit on the 个位数，对不对 Oliver? Correct? Okay, so that's why 6 times 100 plus 3 times 10 plus 3, 2 times 1, correct? Okay,
Yeah.
so let's take a look at this one. If the number is 7,453 and the base 8, that means for that one, we're not calling 千位数 or 百位数 or 个位数. We said 100 place, 1,000 place, 10 place. We said is 8 third place. Understand why 1,000 place, 100 place is called 100 place is because that's a 10 square, 10, 1, and 10, 0. So for this one is a third, a second, a power 1, power 2, and power 3. Understand, Ollie?
Yeah.
Understand, Daniel? Okay, so when we're calculating the true value of those ones is actually the same thing as we do this place value. I think we learned it when we're grade 5, correct? 我们5年级的时候还是4年级的时候，每个小朋友都学了place value，对不对？好了，你们有没有想过？Actually, place value, got it, is very important. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. If we reverse back, how to convert the number from base 10 to the base indicated below. So see, I have $8,540. 呸 8,500 老师财迷啊 8,540 number, but it's base 10. I want to convert them into the base 5. How I do it? I divided by each number by 5 and write down the remainder. 看到了吗? Okay, so 8,540 divided by 5 equals 1,708 and the remainder 0. And 1,708 remainder is 5. Get it, everybody? So 341. 对，但是小朋友你们一定要记住啊。你说什么呢？我也听不见。说什么呢？ So 8,540 divided by 5 equals 1,708. Okay, so the remainder is 0. And 1,007. Why it's like though? It's because you are reversing back. 把10的 base 换成5的 base. Understand? Okay, so when you have the last one, so 2 is no more divided by 5. Or you can do what? It's 4 divided by 5 equals 0 and the remainder 2. OK, 小朋友们记住了，这个数字是怎么样的？这个数字是怎么样的？ This 数字 is reverse back, so it's 23130. 23130是从下往上的，不是 031332. Understand, everybody? Okay, so we're gonna do another one, okay?
Terry,
Yeah.
how is 68 divided by 5 a remainder one?
Yeah. 没有65啊。
68.
68 divided by 5 equals 13. Remainder 3 啊。
Oh,
Did you see that? Okay, 我们有一个数字是8500. So let's take a look at the smaller one, okay? So we have a smaller number, 72. It's a base number 10, 对不对? So a regular base 72. So I want to transfer that number into a base 2. So how do we do it? Divided by 2, correct? Sorry, divided by 2. So equal 36 and remainder 0. Okay, so 36 divided by 2 equals 18 and remainder 0. And 18 divided by 2 equals 9 and remainder 0. And 9 divided by 2 equals 5, sorry, equals 4 and remainder what? 1. Okay, 4 divided by 2 equals 2 and the remainder 0. 好了，有些小朋友在这里就要出问题了啊。That's the moment you're very easy to make mistakes. 就像小朋友说做完了。We are base 2 number. There's no 2 allowed existing. So we still need to do another one. Divided by 2 equals 1 and the remainder 0. So the answer is 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0. Get it, everybody? OK, 好，那我们在想这个数字反过来怎么办？ I told you there's a number 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0. It's a base 2. But how to transfer them into base 10? How do we do it? That's the same thing, okay? This is 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3, 2 power 4, 2 power 5, 2 power 6. So basically it's 1 times 2 power 6 and plus 0 times 2 power 5 plus 0 times 2 power 4 and plus 0, sorry, 1 times 2 power 3 and 后面都是零，我们就不算了，对不对？那2的6次方等于多少 ？64 and 2的3次方等于多少？等于8。So that's what you can see, transfer back. 看到了吗，小朋友？ So that's the way. I'm always telling you, math is always about going forward and back forward. 对不对？就是怎么去，怎么回来，对不对？每个小朋友知道了吗？ Understood? 会了吗？OK， 好，那我们来看看。Everybody, how to convert the number 1, 2, 3, 4 in the 5 base and 7, 7, 4, 6 in the 8 base and back to the 10 base number. Sorry, 我这个笔又找不到了啊。OK， 好，我换了一个手写笔，完全非常不好用，还非常贵，真是不开心。So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 5 base. I transfer back to the 10. How do we do it? I just to tell you, right? If it is a 10 base, you divide it by the number, right? You need to think about it, what we do earlier. So if this one is a 72, if it is a 72, right? And it's a 10 base, and we want to transfer them into the 2 base, how we do it? Think about it. It's 72 divided by 2 equals 36 and remainder 0. 对不对? Okay, so now that's this way. You have to something. Now, if I told you the one is 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, and that is the 2 base, I want back to the 10 怎么做啊? We need to find out. That's you backwards. Okay, 每个小朋友反过来想啊，就是2的0次方，2的1次方，2的3次方，2的2次方，2的3次方。Why are we doing this? Because you cannot really count. 这边是2的0次方、1次方、2次方、3次方，那就是1乘以2的3次方，对不对？2的4次方、2的5次方，那2的6次方就是1乘以2的6次方。So plus together. That's how we carry the back 10.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you have to remember this before you do everything. Okay, you don't just think, okay, 我会了，我都会了，对不对？ Okay, so everybody, very easy, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 5 base. So basically it's 5 to the power 3 plus 2 times 5 to the power 2 plus 3 times 5 to the power 1 and plus 4 times 5 to the power 0. Did everybody get it?
Yeah.
Okay, next one. We have 7 times 8 to the power 3 plus 7 to the 8 to the power 2 plus 4 times 8 to the power 1 and plus 6 times 8 to the power 0. Correct, everybody? Okay, everybody understand?
Yeah.
Okay, so we can calculate it later, okay? We can calculate it later. Don't worry about it. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so let's take a look at that one, okay? So we're going to start to practice it. So first of all, we're going to do the plus. We're going to do the plus first. And the last one, A, B, C, D. We have 4 questions, right? So for these 4 questions, we're going to start to practice the plus for the 3 calculations. And the 4th one is minus. Let's see. Please send it to me by chat, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so let's take a look at this one, okay? So I am receiving couple answers. Okay, so yeah, of course you can go to washroom. So everybody, if you want to go to washroom, please do it, okay? So 1 plus 1 equals what? Equals 0 and carry over 1, right? So 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals 3 and 1 and carry over 1. So 1 plus 1 equals 0 and carry over 1. and 3 and 1 plus 1 over 1 carry over 1. So the answer is 1, 1, 0, 1, 0. And everybody, don't forget it, the bracket is 2. So the base 2, correct? Yes. Luciana, 你又跑到哪儿去了？
I'm getting my eraser.
Okay, eraser 掉下去了。So 1 plus 1 equals 0 and carry over 1, and 1 is 1, and 1 and 0 and 1.
这怎么样？做就是要学，是不是？你干嘛老是？
Okay, so let's take a look next one. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Plus 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. Okay, everybody. So 0, 1, 0, 1, and 1, and 0, 1.
Yeah.
Okay, get it? Okay, 我们来看一下减法怎么做。Okay, so the minus，所以这个二进制其实是有的时候有点麻烦的啊 because it's looks very 都是一，都搞不清楚到底有多少个一，对不对 ？So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minus 1, 0, 0, 1, 1. 1 minus 1 equals 0. 1 minus 1 equals 0. And 1 minus 0 equals 1. 1 minus 0 equals 1, and 1 minus 1 equals 0. So the answer very easy. It's just a 1, 1, 0, 0. Get it, Luciana? OK, 好。那老师现在给你们出一道题目，如果要退位怎么办？好吧 So let's take a look at this one. For instance, 1, 1, 0. Margaret so I cannot do that. This is too hard. So let's take a look at this one. 1, 1, 0 minus 11 if it is 2 base. How to do it? Obviously, 0 cannot minus 1, right? 好了，那 Ollie 我们是不是要问前面去借一个过来啊？借一个过来，这个 0变成几了？我要问一下大家。这个 0变成几了？
1,
No. Yeah, 我就
0,
No, no, no.
10.
哎呀，都没有 10的，只有1和0。
Then 0.
No, the 0 became 2.
What? No.
Yeah,
There's
the
no
0 became 2. So it's 2 minus 1 equals 1. Get it?
Yeah.
Okay. So now, so this one became what? This one became 0. So now actually became 看起来是 10 minus 1，对不对？其实不是的，是 2 minus 1，所以变成 11。那你们看看 11 plus 11等于什么？你们反过来做一下。11 plus 11等于什么？在二进制里面，1加1等于几？等于2，对不对？ So there's no 2, so it became 0 and carry over 1. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals what? Equals 3. That's what? And 1, then carry over 1. So see? 1, 1, 0. 看到了没有？看到了没有？所以二进制的数最难的是什么？是减法，不是加法。Margaret 说 My mind is blowing. My mind is blowing. My mind is blowing. Okay. Ali, understand everybody? Okay, so that is a part, okay? That's a part. So we are learning this part very well enough, okay? So now let's take a look at this one. How to transfer this one into a 4 base. How to transfer the 10 base into 4 base. So 1, 2, 3, 7. Yeah. Divided by what? Divided by 4. So 3, 0, and 9, and remainder 1. Okay, so divided by 4, 7, and 7, and the remainder 2, and 4, 1, and 37, 9, and the remainder 1, and 4, and 4, and remainder 3, and 4, and 1, and the remainder 0。千万记得哦，当它的 remainder 是4，哎，哦不对，对 remainder 是4的，这个地方是4的时候还要做下去 ，OK？ You have to continue. So the answer is because if it is the base is 4, there's no
It's base 4.
yeah. So 1, 0, 3, 1, 2, 1. Get it? Get everybody? Okay? Base 4的数字绝对没有 base 1的 ，OK？ 没有这个数字的啊。Okay, so next one. So 9, 6, 4, 5, 3. That's the same thing, okay? I think you can do that. Okay, so now let's take a look at this one. So how do we rewrite the number in the 10 base? 啊，这个10 base 的我们不用做了，对吧？10 base 的都一样，我们就来写一下这个 4, 3, 2, 1 in 5 base. How to do it? So 4 times 5 power 3. 那老师这个怎么办？我们就反过来，这个是5 power 0，这个是5 power 1，这个是5 power 2，这个是5 power 3. So 4 times 5 power 3 plus 3 times 5 power 2 and plus 2 times 5 power 1 and plus 1 times 5 power 0. Get everybody? Okay, so that's the same thing, okay? So that's it for today's class. This one is not very hard, but everybody, I want you to practice how to do the minus yourself, especially when you need to borrow. 知道吗 Margaret？ 哎，我再给你们出一道题啊，就比如说，如果我是我来看一看啊，如果我是4、3、2、1减去4、4、4 5 base。好了，一数不能减4啊。OK， 我借一个过来，对不对？好了，我问一下奥利，这个时候这个1变成什么啦？变成6了，因为他借过来的一个是借了一个5啊。That's 5 base. Get it, Margaret?
Oh, I thought it was 4th base.
Yeah, so it's 5 base, so it became 6. So 6 minus 4 equals what? Equals 2.
2.
So now this one became 1, 对不对 ？OK， 但 1 它不能减4，对不对？你又要借一个过来，所以3变成2了，但这个1变成什么？又变成6了。So 6 minus 4 equals 2. Get it? So 2 cannot minus 4, but you borrow 1 from 3. So this 2 became what? This 2 became 7. Because every time you borrow 1, remember 在10 base 里面，你们从前面借一个过来，是不是借了10过来啊？对不对？但是那是因为 that's 10 base。但是如果你在5 base，你借过来就是5。So that's why this number became 7. 7 minus 4 equals what? Equals 3. So 3. So it's 3, 3, 2, 2 minus. So 4, 3, 2, 1 minus 4, 4, 4 equals 3, 3, 3, 2. 好了，那我们看看3, 3, 2.
In 5th base.
对 ，in the 5 base 好，有些小朋友说老师我不相信你，我觉得你在忽悠我，你就把它重新做一遍你就知道了嘛。你看2加4等于6，对不对 ，Oliver？ So 6 divided by 5 equals what? Equals 1. Remainder 1等于1，对不对？我 carry over 1。So 2 plus 4 plus 1 equals what? 7. 7 divided by 5 equals what? Equals 1 and remainder 2. 3. Sorry, remainder 2，对不对？我的笔写的真是烂。Okay, so 1 plus 3 plus 4 equals what? Equals 8. 8 divided by 5 equals what? Equals carry over 1. And what? Remainder is what? Equals 3. 你看，是不是 4, 3, 2, 1? 做的对不对？哎，你看对不对？记得了，什么 base 借过来一个就是 how many number。如果你是10 base 借过来是10，对不对？你是5 base 借过来就是5，加上原来这个数字上有的就是原来的。Understand everybody? Okay, so that's it for today's class, okay? So we're going to see each other next week. This is really fun. I think this class is really fun, 对不对？脑子有一点好像要炸掉了，但是我们还是 we made it, correct? Okay, so that's it for today's class. We're gonna see each other next week. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.